Alrighty, this is gonna be part 2 of Tales of Hearts R. Anyways, we got to this new town and we need to take a nap at the inn. Cora says, "Do you have a room for 4? Hello? I need a place to stay." "I heard you the first time, but you're a new face and you have to pay insurance. I'm tired of riffraff shirking the bill. Now, if y'all were regulars setting up shop in this town, it'd be different." "Why, that conniving old coot. Forget it. I guess he's gotta look out for himself. Glad you're not just young and dumb. It'll be 300. All city inns cost this much?" Hisui says, "Did you skip your nap today, old-timer? Why the heck am I paying insurance if you get all my money up front? Dissatisfied, is it? Go get back in line at some other inn." The wife says, "Shame on you. That's no way to treat paying customers. You're a businessman." And the innkeeper says, "Yeah, and that's why I don't trust strangers." Running an inn or a hotel of any kind is selling yourself to strangers, so kind of a stupid logic there to me, but whatever. Blah blah blah. I really don't care about the inn people. I guess Kohaku's hungry. I guess the innkeeper's gonna make us food because she's embarrassed about her husband's shitty behavior, which does not shock me. Looks like we need to ask around the town, so I guess we're gonna do that. Oof. Like, my lips are chapped and it's been cold and it's like drying my skin out. "You there, the man with the snappy bracer. Where are you from?" "Seaville." "Well, ain't that a thing? I was born there too." I love how the bad egg from the first video, the innkeeper, and now this armor guy are all the same fucking NPC. Whatever. Anyways, we're practically brothers, which means I'll sell you this for half off. What a steal! Hisui is basically saying that we're dumb. "Keep your petty lies away from my customer. Strap on that armor and I'll hit it with one of my swords." "Well, it's not my size. Forget it. You'll rue the day you stole my customers." "Sorry about that, swindler. This guy is the same fucking guy, just with glasses on." Anyways, the recent rise in monsters has them crawling out of the woodwork. "I can't believe someone from Seaville would do such a thing." "You got straw between your ears, kid? That guy ain't from Seaville any more than I am." "You're wise beyond your years, friend. Move around as much as I have and you meet your fair share of crooked peddlers. You seem trustworthy enough. Mind helping us with something?" Sure, talk at our stall." This mage lady says, "How many wolves do I spy? How many hunters in the pack, leading little lambs to the beastly lair?" Okay, whatever. "Come, miss, I have an immaculate suit of light armor that's as stunning as you." "This stuff ain't cheap." "Surely you can't put a price on safety." You sure about that? I'd rank them about equal. If there's one thing I've learned in my travels, it's how to spot true quality. Cora says, "Sir, we actually don't need armor. Can you just tell us if there have been any despair outbreaks lately?" "I could point you in the right direction, but I'm gonna have to ask for some money." Fine, we'll buy something for Kohaku, but your info better be worth it." "Your business is appreciated, friend. You haggle with the skill." Oh my god. Yeah, this fine fellow works with the junk merchant you met earlier. They team up to rip off tourists. "Ah, you're Coral, the Guild Master Marine Secretary." The first guy lets the second expose him as a cheat, and you end up with the same junk in the end. It's a classic. Okay, cool. Hisui thinks she's hot. The business in the city has taken a turn for the worse. guess a lot of somatics have been wandering into town lately. And she wants us to stop by the guild place. Ultramarine, you slippery shark. So you're planning to have the somatics work for you, eh? Oh, I was gonna talk to that mage lady, but she disappeared. Whatever. I already lightly looked around town and picked up the treasures and stuff, so that I could just move this along during the live broadcast. Holy wow, is this the place? It's like a castle. Can you at least pretend not to be impressed at everything? Fuck off, dude. Anyways, Gaul says, at least that secretary wasn't bluffing. The guildmaster's office is in the back. Okay. He's apparently a pirate. You're my guests. Come in, come in. Now please be saints and sit tight for a few moments. Done, and Coral, take it away. Blah da 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 da. Alright, let's get this negotiation started. You want information on Despair? I'm sorry, sir, but we just need a bit of information. I don't do anything for free unless there's a beautiful lady involved, so you're gonna need to strike a deal. If it's money you're after, we're broke. A somatic and a comedian. I don't want your money, I need bodyguards. I have some crazy somatic trying to kill me. If you can protect me from her, all my knowledge is yours for the taking. What is she, 12? Beryl, you damnable cur, so you're gonna cut me down in my own house. If you think these sad sack somatics will keep you safe, you've got another thing coming. Hey, hold on, somatics don't just run around killing people. Like you'd know. Besides, you lot should be thanking me. This guy wants to steal your somas. He hired me for a security job once, and then bandits nut-brushed us? Nut-bushed us? I don't know what that means. Anyways, and stole the cargo. Maybe she was bamboozled. Perhaps by her own shitty choice in attire. Anyways, now that the guildmaster says I have to pay for the losses with my soma, he says it's in the contract. He wanted my soma the whole time, and he hired the bandits to set me up. Oh, that's rich. You're the one who fell asleep on the job and lost my goods. And then you break our contract and flee with my soma. You're a wanted woman now. Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. That's why I have to live my life on the run. You ruined my dreams of being a painter, and now I'm going to turn you into shark food. Admit it, you paid those bandits. The ultramarine guy says, like I have nothing better to do than take advantage of children. Liar, swindler, flimflammer, no good cheating Mount Bonk. Ah, no, I'm scared, says Kohaku. Gaul says, I have a feeling Kohaku's shard is inside this girl. Quick, grab her. Got it. So you're in bed with the guildmaster, so be it. You'll all go down with his rat-infested ship. Okay, she teleported or something. Coral says, are you hurt? Now you see what I've been dealing with. Do something about her and I'll make it worth your while. Did you really try to take her soma? For the love of clams, of course not. She was a first-time employee and she signed a standard contract. It's not my fault she didn't read it. I'm just trying to recoup my losses. Oddly enough, I think I believe him. What say you fellows? No, I can't work with this guy. For once me and the kid agree. Sorry, Captain. We're just gonna make do on our own. Could Kohaku's shard be the reason this whole town is turning? If it's a shard of doubt, then maybe, but is her Spiria core strong enough to mess with the whole town? I wouldn't rule it out. This little lady's Spiria seems unusually strong. So even Kohaku has feelings of distrust. I never would have guessed. Alright, I guess we're searching for Beryl now. Do you want to know where Beryl is hiding? I'll tell you for 1 gold. She's near the warehouses. Get over there before the trail turns cold. Oh boy. Everybody in this town is a scam artist. Oh, well, that was good info for $1, I guess. Hey look, it's Meryl. I'm Beryl, you cad. Sorry about that, I'm Core. I'm just not reading Hisui if he's just gonna be a cunt the whole game. Anyways, Beryl says, lies, falsehoods, mendicity. Is that even a word? I have to look that up. It's rare I come across words where I'm like, the fuck? Mendicity. The condition or activities of a beggar. So that doesn't really fit there, but whatever. You're the Guildmaster's repo men. Come to steal my soma. You lackeys aren't welcome here, now scram before this turns ugly. What are you gonna do, tickle us with that? Even worse, I'll paint this girl's face. She'll look like a clown for days. You're not very good at threatening people. I don't think she's a bad person, but let's wrap this up before someone takes an art between the eyes. We'll leave, and I suppose you'll be waiting to stuff me in a stack as soon as my back is turned. No. Look, we came here to do... What can we do to make you trust us? There we go. Take a couple steps back, and then maybe... Oh, I don't know. My Spiria is all screwed up. I can't trust anyone lately, even myself. Can you help me? Her Spiria's gone off the deep end. She's gonna lose it. Alright, so we're gonna link with her with too many uninteresting pieces of dialogue in between. What gives? These aren't Zerum. They're likely projections of that girl's Spiria. But 2 of them? I don't know. I've been around, but I haven't seen anything like this before. This is private property. All cronies need to beat feet post-haste. Oh god. It's just gonna be over and over again until I can fight this bitch, apparently. Yeah, we get it. She's the personification of the emotion of doubt at this current point in time. That's all we need to know. The only way to stop her is violence. We only want to help you. Tell us where the shard is. Yeah. Well, that was a lot easier than the last boss. Why did you save me? 'Cause I told you I would. I still can't trust you. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, there's the shard. How do you feel, Beryl? I feel better. Looks like you took care of the business. Easy, lass. No need for another scene. Our disagreement is over. What do you mean? Why, hello there. This is Inez. She put a boot to those bandits and recovered my cargo. And according to our contract, that means you don't owe me anything. You're letting me off the hook? Seriously? I'm doing good. How about you? Yeah, they're just... like, there are parts in this game until you're, like, done rebuilding Kohaku Spiria where it's just, like, the enemy is an emotion and they just say things compelled to that emotion. And I'm like, you know, I just can't read all that crap. It's the same thing over and over. Gives me a headache. Anyway, this ultramarine guy says, nothing interesting. Cora says, we took a Spiria core shard from Beryl. It was filled with doubt, which is why she distrusted you. I don't follow you, but I don't give a shit, because, you know, like I said earlier, we already squared our shit away since Inez, you know, killed the bandits or whatever. Oh boy. Anyways, Inez basically, since we're in debt to her, is saying that unless we fulfill our contract with Inez, she's gonna take Beryl's Soma, which is like this fancy weapon thing that can transform. Anyways, Inez says, we can work something else out. Occasionally I take other payments. I wouldn't try messing with her. You don't want to end up like those poor bandits. Always assume people are trying to screw you over. Life's just easier that way. That is fabulous advice, by the way. I worked in sales for like 20 years, so, yeah. Anyways, Beryl says, you gotta be kidding me. Is this lady a friend of yours? It's a long story. Which means Hisui and I will be paying off our debt to her for the rest of our lives. So the artist here is just the latest addition to her list of people that she's played. Isn't that something? Yeah, something terrible. I'll never get to be a painter now. I'm never gonna trust anyone again. It's okay, Beryl, don't worry. I don't think Inez is a bad person. What was your name again? It's Core. Well, Core, you owe me a debt. Oh, fuck off. You sure we fixed that, kid? I figured a thank you would come at some point. Kohaku says she wrote something on your face. It says, thank you. You see, she's not so bad. Didn't she say this paint won't come off for a week? Guess I'll just head back to the inn and wash up. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, maybe these were the bandits. The arms dealer's like, you still kicking? That damn night she broke all my armor. They deserve it. That shit's hilarious, though. Since they just tried to scam us earlier. Who are all these random people? This town is just introducing a lot of characters. Alright, old man, what's up with the bogus insurance charge? Those are the rules. Has everyone here lost their marbles? First off, the square is full of swindlers selling junk, and now this. If this continues, Hanselar is going to be Marketoast? Huh? Whatever. I think they were trying to make a very bad pun, and it just didn't land. Anyways. Dear, please, stop putting a figure on trust and just end this nonsense. Believing in people is part of your job. Yeah, no shit. I don't know what came over me. Oh, honey. Fine, she can stay for half price. Blah, blah, blah. It's just all... Her guilt shard is making everyone in the town feel guilty. Anyways. Aren't we gonna put the shard back in Kohaku? I don't know if that's a great idea. Did you see the personality flip that everybody else has done? Indeed, the shard has enough power to influence the town on its own. Hell, I'm not sure if this thing even belongs inside her or not. But isn't it part of her original Spiria core? Kohaku says, keep it away. Let's talk about it later. Plus, you need to wash your face. You look like a ding-dong. I'm gonna leave Kohaku here a bit. Lady, would you mind keeping an eye on my sister? Yes. I guess they're gonna feed her. A Spiria cord that can influence an entire town. Is this behind the despair pandemic? Seems fishy. Smells like a promotion. Miss, have you signed the ledger yet? Hey, Pops, hand this note to that girl's friends, would you? Let's see what we got here. Peridot, of course, because that's the color of her hair, too. And the back of her high heels. Of the Valentin. The Valentin are like religious knights. The innkeeper says, oh no, the young lady's in danger. Not that I can't handle some slack-jawed somatics from the backwater, but men can be such a hassle. So I better play it safe. Oh, cool. Come quickly, your friend has been abducted. Dear Backwater Hicks, I borrowed your little doll. Want it back? Bring the shard. I'll be hanging out on Mount Grim, so don't try anything stupid. Dolls are so fragile. Hisui says, I'll fragile her face. Kor says, she's been kidnapped? The wife says, I'm so sorry, it happened so fast. Gaul says, easy guys, hold the cavalry for a tick. Do either of you know where the mountain is? It's to the northwest of here, and it's pretty sketchy. Is this a bad time? Oh no, your friend was kidnapped. By who? According to the ledger, it was Peridot from the Valentin Knights. What does the church want with her? Hisui says, we're dealing with a somatic as powerful as that other chump. Chardonnay or whatever. Alright, I'm coming, says whatever her fucking name is. This'll be a crystal night, so things could get messy, which is why I'm coming. Messy or not, we don't really have a choice. All for one, right? The church ain't getting Kohaku or the shard. Beryl says, hey, I said I'm coming too. Are you listening or what? Oh, I see. I get it. I'm useless. Oh, no help, Beryl. The nerve of me to even try. You can come. Indeed. You're the only one who's been there, so you can guide us through it. That is, unless you lost that nerve of yours. Hey, knock it off, jerk. And you better not cut and run once we get there. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Blee, blah, blue. I read, like, most of the skits for Innocence, and I just... Ooh. Not feeling super hot today, so I'm not gonna be reading them all today. Just so dry and wintry. The mountain seems nice enough. The scenery's pretty, but the train's a different story. Yeah. If somebody has the decrypt code, you can put the DLC right in the game. And since it's an emulator, you know, it, I guess, just gives it to you for free. What the heck? She's not even tied up. Why doesn't she run away? Kohaku's afraid of heights, and she doesn't have any emotions to balance out her fear. Would you please, for the love of all that is good and holy, give it a rest? What a fucking whore. That does it. We have to help. I know it's weird coming from a kidnapper, but crying isn't going to help you. Hold back your tears, because the world sure as hell isn't going to hold back on you, not when you're a woman. Yeah, that's fair advice too. Well, I guess she's not all evil. But I still want to stab her in the fucking throat, so let's work on that. Run, Kohaku. Oh, how cute. It's a rescue mission. Well, it ends here. It's over. Did you hear me? Give me the shard or I'll take your doll's arm. Hiding behind a young girl infected with despair. Is that what they taught you at the night school? Think about what you're doing. Fine, take the shard. Just give Kohaku back already. Good to see one of you hero school dropouts has a working brain. You there, hack girl, bring the shard. Could she be any more condescending? Hey, Core, do you cross your heart that this shard really belongs to Kohaku? Yeah, but it's the one with her doubt, so we have to be real careful with it. Oh, I'll be careful, alright. Whoops, looks like I tripped. Hey, what's the big idea? Stay calm, Kohaku. Everything's okay. That lady's way super nice. You're lying. No, you should trust her. She'll keep you safe. Lies, lies, lies! Hilarious. You got bats in your head, Pipsqueak? You know that shard has doubt in it. She's fine, I mean, it's fine, right? It's powerful, but not all powerful, and you can trust so long as a person is actually trustworthy. All's well that ends well, I guess, except for you, Beryl. I'll deal with you later. Why is that guy such a vile bitch? Anyways, Beryl says, have some faith already. You'd think the shard went into you. Alright, miss, surrender and we'll let you walk away. Could today get any more annoying? Looks like I'll have to thump me some hicks, take the girl and the shard by force. Oh, religion. Why is it always the enemy? Even in real life. And people still choose to believe in it. People don't care how many times the Catholic Church molests their child. They'll still fucking go to church. It's so stupid. Yeah, her over limit lasts 500 years, I guess. Oh, she's almost dead. There we go. Just drop a gigantic boulder on her head. If you think we're handing Kohaku to the church, you're out of your mind. Yeesh, if word gets out that I lost to a bunch of hicks, I'll be busted down to altar girl. Fine, I'll strike this little matter from the record. You can thank me later. Yeah, says the whore that's running away. Do all knights have ego problems? Seriously, I've never met somebody this obnoxious. You don't own a mirror? Hilarious. It's okay, Kohaku. You're safe now, of course. Looks like our brawl shook up the foundation. One false step and you'll get splattered over the mountainside. Kohaku, listen, you have to jump. The ground you're on is unsteady. Yeah, save yourself. No, I don't want to run. I place my life over hers for no reason. Are you soft in the noggin? Wait, give him a chance. Kohaku, take my hand. I'm not going anywhere. Doubt is the desire to believe flipped on its head. I learned that during my Spiria link with Beryl. So risking my life is the only way you'll believe me. I think. I'm not the brightest guy around. Oh god, whatever. I know they don't die, so I'm just gonna move on with this. Oh, okay, so I guess it's now become the Shard of Trust instead of the Shard of Doubt, so that seems better. Talk about close calls. Are you alright? You're crying, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, because you believed in me. And that's why we made it across, which made me so happy. Anyway, thanks for trusting me. Fuck you, Hisui, you're such a cock gobbler. Anyways, he thanks us for saving her life. Getting kidnapped made us hungry. That's gonna be a common theme through the game, I guess. Anyways, they're hungry and they want to go to the inn. Battle hardened. I wonder who that was for. Hey, we're back. I'm glad you're safe. Let's eat and talk all about it. I only eat booty, ma'am. Thanks so much. I'm stuffed. You seem more talkative than before. It's because she got one of her emotions back. Well, blow me down. It's you. Word is you ran into some trouble. Is everything okay? We're good. It's nuts how fast word spreads around here. Now that's a pity. I smelled a profit in the making. I was hoping you'd lock horns with the Crystal Knights and wipe each other out for me, leaving me all the somas. Your concern is overwhelming. Guildmaster, remember when you told me not to trust anyone, and that doubt was a source of strength? I just want to say that you're wrong. Believing in others and being believed in is the key to a strong Spiria. You watch. The power of trust will make my Spiria stronger than anything you've ever seen. Cute kid, but it's your funeral, and my way is easier on the body and the wallet. Maybe, but I made a promise to Kohaku and myself that I intend to keep. That's a little bit different, though. A man's word to a lady is gold, and that's all the profit he needs. Hey, I'm a lady, and you didn't keep your word with me. Yar, well, I don't mean every lady. More like the special lady that you care about. And also, I wasn't lying about that gallery. Come back when you're a court painter and we'll talk. You've got some sly plan behind that grin. You can't fool me. What in the briny blue is that? Ah, yes, it's gonna point us to the next town. Anyways. Now this is a ship. I've never seen one this big before. I've rarely seen brine so fine. The winged whale, keeper of the sea, must be in a good mood today. Almost ready to cast off, Captain Aqua. Don't make us late, lunkheads, or you'll have to worry about Hurricane me. Aye aye, ma'am. Hurricane Aqua. That's kind of like the point, isn't it? I don't know. That's silly. Gaul says, come on, Cor, let's try talking to that sailor and see if we can board this bucket. Core says stupid things which give me a headache. This ship is headed for Obis Westport. Do you want to board? Yeah, why not? Can get some new items. Oh, it's that bitch I hate. Harmatome reporting. I searched high and low, but failed to locate our commander. It's a good thing I tracked him down. I found him to the north of here. It sure would have been nice to know. The commander's always flying off on his own. That's not what I call teamwork. You're one to talk. Excellent voyage, men. Well done. Nobody fell overboard. Is that really how they measure the quality of a voyage? What about my seasickness? Captain, would you mind telling us how to get to Strega? It's southeast. Keep your eyes open. A bad strain of despair has been coming across the continent. Come on, Kohaku, let's get you back on land. Hey, what's the big idea, Beryl? I could have fallen off. I thought a quick dip in the ocean might cool your head, Lovebird. Can you please decide if you're an ally or an enemy and stick with it? Now, let's get going. Oh no, look at all that smoke! It's on fire! No, it isn't. Those are hot springs, dude. Lols. Wait, it's just steam. Well, hang me out to dry. Don't you know about the hot springs? Kids these days are so ignorant. Actually, the dumb one is this guy over here. Hey, it's an honest mistake that anybody from the backwater woods of Seaville would make. Do you guys know of these, Kohaku? They're fairly common knowledge. They have healing properties. They're heated by the subterranean molten core of the earth, I guess. Kohaku grows bored of this. Anyways... Boiled lotus fruits harvested from hot springs, a nutritious delicacy with a delectable creamy texture. Ah, somebody that finally has good taste. We're overjoyed to have visitors again, so please enjoy your stay. Fabuloso. Boiled lotus fruit, huh? Sounds good. Run, we're gonna get caught. Hey, you two, stop right there. You were peeping into the women's bath again, weren't you? Ah, a staple of Tales games. The... the hot spring scenes with boys trying to take a peek at girl titties. Yeah. It's done in literally every one of their games, so it's not funny anymore. Alrighty. I'm like, shut up, I just want to explore the town and see if there's free items and find the Wonder Chef and all that good stuff. Hey Mayor, we hear Striga's been hit pretty bad with despair. What do you know about it? Hey, keep your voice down. Are you trying to bankrupt my village? Perhaps you misunderstood. We're talking about Striga. I don't care if you meant the moons. The mention of that is enough to send the tourists running to the hills. As long as you're guests, please don't talk about that here. Besides, there's nothing wrong. It's just a normal hot springs town. What got into him? I wager something more is going on that he's letting on. For sure, something happened here and they're trying to keep a lid on it. Actually, it's all my fault, so don't judge the other villagers. She knows something. Let's go have a little chat. Would you mind telling us what happened? We guess that it's a case of despair, and she's like, yeah. But it appears the Crystal Knights are also in the area, causing more trouble. Shocker on Shock Street. Kohaku, Beryl, I have to get you out of there. Are you sure about this plan? This is the ladies' side. Apparently the girls are enjoying the bath and someone's in there that shouldn't be. Oh, it's Peridot. What a fucking bitch. I hate her. I demand you hand over Kohaku's Spiria Shard. I demand you go to jail. Oh, Kor's a dirty deviant for going on the women's side. Here's what, that you trampled our code of honor with underhanded tactics before a band of rural somatics defeated you in battle? Oh, so he knows all about you. Anyways, you're a stain upon the glorious history of the Crystal Knights. A punishment most severe will await you at Straga. Yes, Commander. Wait a sec, does that mean you're the one who saved the village? Oh, if it isn't the people I found in the woods. That's one of Kohaku's shards. Give it back. I fear it's impossible. Doing so would be a dereliction of my duty. I'm tasked with uncovering the connection this shard shares with despair and the recent shooting star. It doesn't belong to you. Even simpletons such as you must be aware this shard is the reason Zerum are on the rise. Would you truly doom the world to a grisly end at despair's hand just to save one girl? There must be another way, says Kor. Peridot says, hey, Commander, how about we just take her with us? Is kidnapping always your fallback plan? Crystal cowards, the lot of you. We only have need of the shard. You may keep your friend. Consider her pardon an apology for Peridot's behavior. A pardon? Well, aren't you sweet? Let me show you how much I appreciate that. That's far enough. Pyrox, we've been summoned by the High Priest, and yet here you are, dawdling in the bath. Apologies, but I fear something is amiss regarding the plan to demonstrate our might to the Imperial Army. A knight follows orders, fool, and ours are to return to Straga. Now cease this debate and let's go. Darn, I wish we could have lingered here longer. Kor says stop. Chalcedony says if you're dissatisfied with my offer, then draw your blade. But I sense that your Spiria is feeble. If you attack, I'll snap your soma like a twig. I don't care, I can't let you leave. Gaul says, think, do you really plan to take on 3 knights at once? It's too risky. And if you attack, this guy could change his mind and take Kohaku. With Hisui, we might have a chance, but right now it's over. Chalcedony says, fear not, my dear boy. As long as you possess that soma, our paths will cross again. That about does it. He'll be on his feet in a little bit. Anyways, the Elder's annoyed that violence is happening in the town. Alright, I guess we're gonna check out the spring now. Sassel wasn't lying. This is the cleanest spring I've ever seen. It's like something out of a fairy tale. What's happening? First a fairy tale, and now fairies. These will-o'-the-wisps shine in response to Spiria. I thought they were extinct. They must be the real reason that tourists love this place. Aren't they pretty, Kohaku? Oh wait, that must be another emotion you don't have yet. Don't worry, it's fine. None of it's fine. If we got the shard back there, Kohaku could have enjoyed this with us. Looks like Hisui woke up. And we're gonna obviously tail Chalcedony and the others. Inez says, I have a missive for a man in Straga. Name's Garnet, jack of all trades. Be dolls and deliver it, okay? I'll never work for you, you malvicious merchant. Malicious? Oh, they spelled it wrong. Moi? Well, isn't this the pot calling the kettle black with that soma stealing and contract breaching? Sorry, lady, we don't have time for this. It's too bad. It's quite urgent. I was going to tell you a secret shortcut and everything. It's much faster than going around the mountains, like most chumps do. Fine, we'll deliver the missive. Anyways, there's a place called Anders Mine, east of the village. It's a relic from the Age of Stones. It'll take you under the mountains and right out of the other side, as long as you don't die along the way. Oh, stop whining. A hardened criminal like yourself should make it out just fine. There's no other choice if we're gonna catch up. Let's go mining. The mine seems pretty ancient. Written history goes back like 2,000 years, so everything before that is called the Stone Age. Thanks for the history lesson. Now maybe we should close our textbooks and pay attention to this door. What kind of switch is that? Let me see. It won't budge. Looks like we're gonna have to give you the Sorcerer's Ring. Okay. Hey, there they are. Alright, we need a plan. Let's run over there and beat their booty. Plans usually involve more planning. No, it's the perfect diversion. While he's over there getting his ass kicked, we can grab the shard. This is so not teamwork. Hand over the shard. Ugh, how did you guys get ahead of us? Interesting, it seems your Spiria is no longer tainted with doubt. That's right, I'm getting all the shards back. That's why you're fighting? For the sake of some girl? You bet. A guy who can't restore a girl's smile doesn't deserve to be called a somatic. So one who cannot protect a girl's smile is no somatic, eh? Let's see you demonstrate those words with the strength of your Spiria. Don't interfere, you other two. Well, this won't take long. Here lies Core Meteor, the fool who protected nothing. I'll take the shard now. Very well. What the heck? You're just gonna hand it over? There are other shards. Let us leave. Core, I'll remember your name. The commander was going easy on you, so no gloating. And no, I'm not mad. What a bitch. Kohaku says, are you scared? More like awestruck. That was tough. Not much of a victory pose, huh? But look, Kohaku, we got another piece of your Spiria. What's wrong, Kohaku? Something's wrong. My face and chest are hot. Oh man, that's rich. There's a lesson to be learned here, kid. Get too close and you scare the girl away. Well, I'm relieved. Now Core can protect Kohaku from knights, and she can protect herself from him. Am I missing something? Come on, Deviant. You too, Grandpa. We have a missive to deliver. Good show, kid. Putting up your dukes even when you think you're gonna lose. That kind of thing builds Spiria. You don't need a victory pose to cheapen the true victory inside. Put her there, Core. Thanks, Gall. Now let's get to it. Somas are now going... Hisui says, that's a lot of wall. I know, I've never seen one this tall before. Where's Straga, by the way? This is it. It's a fortress surrounded by walls both natural and man-made. Dang, I can't even see the ends of this. They call it the Endless Wall. It's not literally endless, but the name scares off enemies. Well, I'm not scared. How about you, Core? Maybe a little. Enough gawking. We have chores to do. Let's get this to Garnet. And then ask about Despair, all while looking out for the Crystal Knights. It's their turf, after all. We'll be fine. What are the chances we run into them in a city this big? Like 2%? Core, Hisui, are you listening? Can't talk, staring at wall. Wall big. Did you grow up in holes or something? Come on, let's go. Customers, I presume. The name's Garnet. Any job I'll take when gold's at stake. What can I do for you? We have a letter for you from Inez. The merchandise has been delivered. Particulars to follow. Good, good. My compliments on a delivery well done. Do stop by again. Well, that's one job off the list. Let's see if we can figure out anything about despair. Chalcedony says, my mission demands haste. Please stand aside. Oh, right away, your worshipfulness. This is your city, after all. One glare and folks do a runner, eh? And for us lowly grunts, a single swing of your soul can end our lives. Must be grand to wield such power, douchebag. Enough, I don't have time for this. Huh, interesting. And yet you got plenty of time. What to impress Empress Paraiba? Aye, if we tickled the Empress fancy like the commander here, the Imperial Army'd be right pretty. Do these soldiers dislike the Crystal Knights? I thought they were on the same side. You were born in a hole, I knew it. The Knights serve the Valentine Church, and the soldiers are with the Imperial Army. They used to get along until the world was united by Maximus Empire. Now they can't stand each other. Course, I reckon the Empress will never go for manly types like us. Shame she prefers the CCs. Hold your tongue, scum. I will not allow you to further inquire of the Empress' name. I think he means shit talk, but whatever. See, even professional translators fuck up. Cora says, stop, what are you doing? You can't use your soma in some kind of street brawl. You again. Oi, that one drew a soma against us. The Imperial brass will hear about this, they will. It's you and your father that insult the Empress with your scheme to form a political marriage. Begone, boy, this is not your concern. Well, this is gonna end well. Who is this miscreant, Sir Chalcedony? You dare draw against the commander. Uh-oh, they're all somatics. Ugh. Pointing arms at Sir Chalcedony is an offense most dire. I'll see to it that you pay dearly. I wish that idiot would keep his heroic gene in check for one damn second. He's won an all-expenses-paid trip to jail. What do we do now? There's nothing we can do. Perhaps we should let someone else do the talking for once. Let's call up our new friend Garnet. I like the way you think. The boy. Explain his crimes. He caused a disturbance in the main square. I arrested him for questioning. Somatics who have not sworn fealty as one of the Crystal Knights still walk the streets? Wait, I know of that Soma. You must be related to Sidan. I don't answer to you, says Kor. You stand before Sir Labrador Ackerman, the High Priest. Show respect. I shall permit the breach of etiquette. Now leave us. I want to talk to him in private. Cool. At ease, boy. You have nothing to fear. I'm a friend of your grandfather and mother. How are they? My mother died of an illness, and Gramps was murdered. In Karose, no doubt. I hoped that treacherous fiend had breathed her last. Well then, what brings you to the city? I'm on a quest to mend the spiria of a girl I met in my village. Ah, that's commendable. But perhaps you could put your energies to greater use. My knights, you see, are in dire need of people like you. But a somatic's duty is to save the spiria of others, which is what I'm doing. That is but a fraction of your calling. A single somatic is worth 10 soldiers, after all. Look more to the world and less to yourself. The church can see to your village girl's despair. You can do that? The priest says, you can change the world, my son. Let a greater justice guide your blade and usher in a new era of peace. Look to history if you doubt me. My knights were key in the Empire's unification, and now peace reigns. Ha! A high priest who spouts untruths. It's the Imperial Army that bled to unite the world under Maximus. General Grossular, Colonel Kernurka We're just gonna call him Colonel Porcupine, because I'm too lazy to figure out how to say that. Anyways, I demand you show respect in this place. It's you who lacks respect, boy. I heard you pointed that little toothpick of yours at my men. Oh boy, what a shit show. General, you of all people are aware of the Imperial Army's limits. Your armory holds naught but willstones. The Maximus Empire attained greatness because of the Church, along with the valiant efforts of my Crystal Knights. Believe your delusions if you like, but now that peace reigns, perhaps your church should stick to singing hymns. And yet the city of Shoalhaven sends word of a ravaging despair epidemic. Would you have us sing as they suffer? If the Imperial Army can solve such matters, I will gladly inform the Empress that we are no longer needed. The army does not concern itself with tending the sick. We fight, sir. You play at nurse. And yet you also scheme to control the Empress via your son. Oh yes, I see through your plans, you cur. It's true that Chalcedony and I have acted as guardians to the Empress, but now she has matured into a fine leader with the ability to make her own mind. Would you suggest otherwise? How ironic that a dog like you could train her Empress to play dead at your feet. You sicken me, you traitor. And you sicken me, you bald blowhard. This is like kids throwing tantrums. How can the Empire possibly put any faith in either of them? What was that, whelp? I don't need your help, either of you. I'll cure Kohaku's despair on my own. Don't think you can insult me and walk away freely, child. Oh my. I always knew the church kept a few wild monkeys as pets, but what is this? Somas are not the only means of harnessing power in Spira. Savages, the lot of them, their boorish ways compel in comparison to the composure of the Crystal Knights. Join us that we may purify Straga of their presence. Do this and I'll forgive your crime. I'm sorry, but I have to decline. I already have a contract with a merchant. Plus, those who speak badly of everyone but themselves are probably bad themselves. Is this the measure of Sidon's spawn? Pathetic, just like your grandfather. Very well, if such is your desire, I'm happy to grant it to you. Guards, lock him away. Hisui says, the poor kid's a goner if we don't get him out of the cathedral. So, what do you say? I'll take any job when Gald's in play. Now let me think about it for a sec. Here's the plan. You enter the cathedral under the pretense of donating your somas to the church's cause. While I distract the knights, you pretend to be stalwart believers and will search for your friend. Your plan is for us to walk through the front door? Direct approach is best on this one. Okay. Cora says, I almost don't believe it. How can the Empire's leaders be such windbags? Politics go hand in hand with status. Politics of the Empire and of people. You'll understand when you grow up. Well, I don't want to be that kind of person, I know that much. Though I do not agree with all that has transpired, the greater good of the Empire demands we abide certain evil, even when I know how such evils pain the heart of its sovereign. Who's pained by what now? Enough. Your time will be better spent attending to your own health, rather than the affairs of others. Yeah. These are some brainwashed dickheads, that's for sure. I guess leaving the door unlocked would make things too easy. I hope everyone else is okay. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Garnet says, Knights, these people want to donate their somas. I heard tale of some somas in the countryside that escaped our gaze, but it's a rare thing these days to find one. The sentiment is appreciated. Garnet says, if possible, we'd like proof of the donation in writing, and... Can we get a peek inside? Of course, follow me. I was so nervous. Keep it down, Beryl. We're not out of the woods yet. We're only going deeper in. You gotta keep your eyes open for a chance to escape. Kohaku says, Kor, are you there? Hey, it's Kohaku. Gaul says, just in the nick of time. Stand back, we're breaking down the door. I can't believe you guys came for me, all over my face. Thanks so much. They always had me converted. They almost had me converted. That'll have you learn to run off all half-cocked. Yeah, that's right. I only like full cock. I'm sorry, guys, I really am. Good enough. Let's get the hell out of here. Sweet. I should have foreseen that you fools would attempt to rescue. Rats, we're cornered. Kohaku's Spirit Corps couldn't have picked a worse time for another fireworks show. There's 2 beams this time, and one of them's pointed at Blondie. He must have another shard. Well, 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 if it isn't my dear, sweet Deaders. We always seem to meet in the weirdest places. Your timing is perfect, Inez. Heads up. That's my livelihood you just used as a cushion. I'll pay you back. Stop! I order you to stop! What a dingleberry. Last time I checked, I'm self-employed, so I'm gonna have to pass. Inez has a soma. Oh, damn. Slap that little turd around. You better have a good explanation for this, and a shitload of cash. Looks like Blondie's shard will have to wait. We need to make like wagons and roll out. Beams of light, Spirit Corps. This is a most intriguing girl we have on our hands, huh, General? Indeed, Porcupine. Now, get going and capture her before the church does. As you wish, General. So, Garnet orchestrated this plan. What if he gets caught and blabs my name to the church? Then what? I should just turn all of you in and wash my hands of this mess. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Apology accepted. But not being able to set up shop here throws a wrench in my plans. Alright, new plan. You all work for me. You can pay me back with your bodies so I can keep an eye on you, so you don't get into trouble. Isn't that a bit much? Compared to what you owe me... Ha! Welcome aboard, Wanderlusters. I hope you like hard work. Well, in that case, boss, I hear despair cases have been cropping up in Shoalhaven. I need to check that out. You mean the old Imperial Retreat northeast of here? First day on the job and I get a vacation. That's where Kohaku's Corps was pointing. Well, as it so happens, I need to make a delivery there anyway. Now, mush, my little pack mules. Hey, this isn't work, it's exploitation. Mules don't talk, especially ones that owe me money, but you can bray, or neigh, whatever it is that mules do. Whatever debt these people may owe you is not my concern. So Maddox these days, forcing a young girl with despair to haul heavy cargo under the sun. Shame on you, old man. We set course northeast to Shoalhaven. We're off. Beryl says, I'm done for. I can't move another inch. Ina says, at ease, mules. I allow a 5-minute break. I heard despair was bad here, but I wasn't expecting this. All the people are saying pathetic things. Seems the entire town is infected. This is one of the worst cases by far. Is the power of Kohaku's shard doing this? Sucks that the knights beat us to one of the shards, but I think this place needs our attention first. Let's start by checking on the cargo's owner. Her name's Ms. Tourmaline, and she lives in a nearby villa. Everybody's like sad and crying for some reason. Yeah, nothing new in the shops. I didn't mean to buy another one of those, though. Church, huh? Apparently this cat is blocking the way, which is really annoying. Hopefully I can walk around the other side. There's someone with an exclamation mark anyway, so that's probably who we need to talk to. I'll leave the money here, if that's alright. You can keep your money. What joy is there in stockpiling scraps of useless paper? Come now, that's no way for you to think. If I don't pay, I'm no better than a common thief. Excuse me, but am I correct in assuming you're not infected with despair? It appears so. I haven't stepped out of my villa in a few days, and I dare say I'm alarmed by the state of the town. Oh, you're from the Villa District. Do you know where Ms. Tourmaline lives? I do indeed. That would be me. How can I help you? Well, how fortuitous. I just came from Starga with your cargo. I suppose there's no letter. Probably just stacks upon stacks of clothes, jewelry, and furniture. People are usually more excited, but yeah, that's the long and short of it. I've been trying to set up a shop for years. A failure like me doesn't have any talent. Life is pointless. Please, someone end it all. I miss Mr. Whiskers. Why did my kitty have to die? If I die, can I see him again? Yikes. We better find the Shard's host fast. The town's on the edge of collapse. And how are we gonna do that? Find the saddest person here? I think it's a tie between everyone. There's gotta be somebody who's worse than everyone else. We just have to track him down. Are you somatics then? What is it that you seek? Oh, you're trying to help your friend. How noble. Well, as for tragic figures in Shoalhaven, you might try the painter Smithson. Oh yeah, the Smithsonian Gallery is here, says Beryl. Don't tell me you guys don't know about him. How uncultivated are you? Or uncultured. Yeah, whatever. She's gushing about the painter. The house is just over there. It's the one that's tacky. Oh my gosh, it's Full Moon Dream. I've read about these, but I never thought I'd see them. Hisui says, these scrawls are art? I could do better than that. What do you think, Kohaku? Beryl says, I should have known that his genius would be lost upon you. How do you even appreciate life? Cora says, I'm sure he's a fine artist. Maybe we can get him to paint us something once we cure his despair. Beryl says, I think the Imperial Academy of Art's most celebrated hero has better things to do. Besides, Smithson is... And then a mystery voice cuts him off and says, not in painting form. Such a request is better fulfilled by an artist who can still see. Beryl says, he was struck by illness some years back and lost his sight. That's a tough break. I had canvases of ideas left, but now I fear they're doomed to die inside me. Beryl says, I'm a fellow painter, but you're my hero. You have to let us cure your spiria. Cora says, yeah, I might not know much about art, but I do know that all true somatics help others in need. Somatics? To gaze into the spiria of a painter is nothing short of blasphemy. Sorry, but my sister's spiria depends on this. We're gonna take a peek whether you like it or not. Well, that's fucked up. But what do I know? Anyways, Cora says, look, it's a Zerum. Don't worry, these bugs are as good as squashed. Get out of here. We got rid of the Zerums, but where's the shard? Looks like this was pointless. But since we got rid of the Zerums, it might help him at least. If you want to cure me, then leave. Nothing sickens me more than young, sycophantic painters like you. You cannot imagine my suffering at the hands of people like you, people who praise my works for their originality. Every moment was racked by the fear of losing all I had attained and being labeled as a flash in the pan. And then it struck me, if the world thought I went blind, my peak glory would be preserved for all time. Oh no! It's genius, though. With one little facade, I secured my place as history's most tragic artistic figure. My worries all gone. I no longer have the fear of up-and-coming artists' talent. I was liberated from the dread of being dismissed as a has-been. The last laugh was mine. Ah-ha-ha-ha. Okay. Now then, Beryl, I trust some little bird won't be chirping about this. I can pay you, of course. A recommendation to the Imperial Academy of Art should suffice. Goodbye. Thank you for letting me see your paintings. My words carry weight, young lady. If you cross me, I'll see to it that you don't so much as finger paint. You ignorant fool! How dare you turn your back on me? Well, that proves it. Young'uns like myself are the true art pioneers. Old farts should stick to gardening. I probably could have blackmailed him for enough money to pay off all my debts. But that's not very nice, and I really do care for his work. I'm sorry, Beryl, says Core. A somatic's job isn't all flowers and ponies. We're bound to see worse in the days ahead. Ms. Tourmaline says, oh, did your meeting go well? Core says he's not the person we're looking for. What a shame. Well then, perhaps you should talk to Cassiter. She's a maid on the Villa Isle. She lost her fiancé and has been depressed ever since. It's like her spirit is cut off from the outside world. Sounds like she could be the one. We'll try this Villa Isle you speak of. Doesn't that lady's smile kind of creep you out? Smithson says, it was all a deception. I lied to ward off criticism, and in the process, I stopped pushing myself. In the end, all I managed to do was stop the one thing in this world that I truly love, which is painting. Ms. Tourmaline says, while that may be, your work has touched the hearts of people everywhere, and that, in and of itself, is a thing to be envied. Maybe I need to take a boat over there. Yeah, that definitely does not look connected. Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos in this game. Oh, how I miss my wife and daughter. It's been 6 months. And that's our next lead. We better hustle. Let me go. Alexandra. I can no longer live in a world without my love. I must join him. Help someone. She's trying to end her life. Just hold on, okay? We'll take a look inside. A Aziram, I knew it. We better finish this up before Cassidy makes a new home at the bottom of the lake. If that happens, the shard could be lost as in forever, though. Over my dead body. Okay. No shard. I'm getting tired of these goose chases. There's a better way than this. You're right, says Cassidy. Alexander talked me out of offing myself. His strength and compassion gave me... His kindness and compassion gave me strength, and I swore to never try such a thing again, but now look at me. It's okay, Cassidy. Desper's to blame here. We need your help. Do you remember when you first felt a change? Well, probably when I first told my employer, Ms. Tourmaline, how Alexander had saved me. The moment I did so, I became overwhelmed with grief. Please, Cassidy, don't go. Stay with me. I'm sorry for worrying you, Alexander. I had no idea Ms. Tourmaline was your boss. She's been playing us for chumps this whole time. Beryl says, you see, I told you something was off about her. But she's always smiling. Oh, you must be mistaken. I've served her for years, and I've never seen her smile. I shouldn't say any more, but, well, frankly, I think she may be the loneliest person in the world. Yes, and only you who lost the love of your life could understand my own heartache. But congratulations are in order, for it seems you have someone new. I, however, am still alone, but go, run wild and free, leave me and be happy. You'd think I'd be crying, but no, I never do. My tears have all dried up. Oh crap, it's her. So I came up with a plan, a way to release the floodgate of sadness within me. The water gate. Yes, washing this whole place away will be the perfect medicine. The flood shall be the tears that I cannot make myself. Guys, I don't think I can make heads or tails of anything she's saying. That makes two of us, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it's not good news. This floating town was built on Lake Lowland, which is regulated by the Watergate Dam upriver. If someone were to open that, it would be the end of this place for sure. No, I refuse to believe it. Miss Tourmaline is not capable of such a thing. She's a kind woman who comforted me during my darkest hour. It's alright, Cassidy. We'll save your boss and your town. Please, hurry. Oh no, look at all that water. She's already opening the water gate. We have to reach her before it's too late. Otherwise, we'll have to masturbate and go on a date. Or something like that. Her pussy is so juicy. She opened up her meat curtains. Cora says, you have to stop this. Don't you care about those people? No one cares about me, so I don't care about them. Yeah, she's sad or something. Oh. This place is so high and the water's so fast. Cora will die. First things first, let's close the water gate. It's too heavy, it won't budge. Step aside, mules. Mama's here. Inez. She's just so powerful. What? How? Yes, it's very impressive. Now, stop standing there with your mouths on the floor and start saving your friend. Hercules is her new title. That's cute. That was a tad more intense than any swimming I did in Seaville. I know that empty head of yours makes it easy for you to float, but try thinking before you act. Core, I was so worried. Inez says, slick swimming there. You picked a hell of a pool, though. Well, that was just a warm-up. Ms. Tourmaline still needs to be saved. There she is. Give us the shard. No, you can't have it. I need to make you understand. They need to know what it's like to live in a gilded cage, to be an exotic pet without a say in your own life. Oh no. It's a Zerum. Ms. Tourmaline, you have to hand the shard over now. No! If I do that, I'll stop being myself! Ms. Tourmaline, look out! Would you please stop charging in? Come on, guys, let's go before he kills himself. Oh, Hisse, or Hisui, or whatever his name is. Why you gotta be such a bitch boy? Did it. Beryl Beryl says, is she okay? Gall says, she'll be fine. Sorry, Miss Tourmaline, but this belongs to Kohaku, the Shard of Sorrow. So, Kohaku, this is an emotion. You might not really want it back, but it's an important part of you, so you need to take it. And I need you to take it, take it, take it! Are you shaking? Ah! Core, you idiot! When you jumped in the river, I thought you died. I was scared and sad and helpless. Don't do that again. Kohaku's probably not one to talk with her jumping off cliffs and all, but you should apologize. I'm sorry, Kohaku. Thanks for worrying about me. Gall says, alright, I think that's enough near-death experiences for one day. You tried to drown yourself. What is with this lady? I'm sorry. Forgive me. I've done a terrible thing. A person with a spirit as awful as mine doesn't deserve to live. But you don't deserve to die either. It would make us sad. I've committed unspeakable acts against both Cassiter and the good people of Shoalhaven. It's not your fault. I should be apologizing. I can't quite put my finger on it, but seeing them warms my heart. Not all tears are a sign of sadness. These mean something more. Especially if there's someone to cry on, and if the tears don't stop, you just keep crying until you're cried out. Like Gramps said, the mark of a real man is strong soldiers, so his lady friend can cry on them. If only men these days were more like your grandfather. Cassiter must be worried sick. Come on now, Wanderlusters, we've got one more delivery to make. Ms. Tourmaline, thank heavens you're all right. Cross that job off the list, but now I have to line up the next one at the town guild, so toodles. Cassiter, Alexandra, there are no words for my remorse. I was so jealous of you two. Oh, you don't need to apologize. What do you have to be jealous of? Don't you have your very own knight in shining armor? Perhaps once in the past I was happy to simply be near him, but now his feelings elude me. Is there something you like, Miss Tourmaline? You should try smiling. That's all it takes. Yeah, just cure your depression with smiles. Anyways, it's just like Gramps said, the strongest weapon can't hold a candle to the power of a pretty lady's smile. And you're awfully pretty, so don't waste it on all this sadness. You think I'm pretty? Thank you, Core. Geez, kid, you cheating on your girlfriend already? You really are a deviant. Let's get you inside, Ms. Tourmaline. You had a long day. That sounds lovely, Core. Everyone, thank you so much for all you've done. Good luck, Ms. Tourmaline. You too, guys. Hello. Was it not working earlier? Inez says, well, this pretty much sucks. Looks like word's gotten out about our little kerfuffle with the church. I managed to land a delivery in Lions Park, but other prospects seem grim. Looks like we might have to become Wanderlost instead of Wonderlust. Suits me. I wasn't looking forward to being your servant for the rest of my natural life anyway. Inez says, what's that? Did a mule just speak? No. I mean, bray. Wait. Or was it nay? Kohaku's core is shining again, and this time it's headed east. Well, that's where Lions Park is, so works for me. We'll try something else if this lead dead ends, but right now, let's head that way and finish off my delivery. Core Meteor doesn't try, Core Meteor does. Come on, guys, Lion Park it is. Ugh, my washing machine is spinning, so it probably sounds janky in the background right now. They've taken a delivery off to Lion Park. I pray the road is clear, and their journey uneventful. Yeah, and sorry about that. I think I had my VPN turned on, and I don't think it was actually streaming properly, but I'll have the video edited and uploaded to YouTube later on today, so if you missed something that you do want to see, feel free to check out my YouTube. It's the same name. It's Secret Bunny Ninja. Anyway, Miss Tourmaline says, did I really try to drown Shoalhaven? I'm so ashamed. Chalcedony says, it joys me to see you safe, Empress Patiba. I rushed to Shoalhaven immediately upon learning that you were trapped in the despair-ridden place. And thanks for following. Let's see. Miss Tourmaline says, thanks, I'm quite fine. I was saved by a group of young somatics. Pray, tell me, Empress, was there a girl with a shattered Spiria core, and a boy by the name of Core Meteor? Oh, you know them then. Yes, though I derive no pleasure from it, I pursue them on orders from the High Priest. Empress Pariba, is it? You can no longer call me Ms. Tourmaline, or just Pariba as you once did. Forgive me, Empress, supreme ruler of the continent and second leader of the global Maximus Empire. You sit atop our great nation with the crimson Lumifax pendant on your bosom as proof to your glorious bloodline. Yeah, she says. We both know such words are a charade. Why do you insist on distancing yourself? Where is the Chastelloni I once knew? Please, my Empress, I must ascertain the whereabouts of the boy and his crew. Then the Empress knows nothing. That is your answer. Sir Chastelloni. That's such a weird word to say. Anyways, a journey with no destination will waste valuable time. We know they are bound for areas plagued by despair. Let us return to Straga and seek the Church's counsel. A wise plan. Empress, please allow us to escort you back to Straga. Lion Park, the city of amusement. They're about as naked as I could get them. The merchant says, did you come here to enter the Grand Prix? I'm a merchant myself, had business in town, but I tossed it out the window to enter the tourney. It's not every day you meet a man with the peanuts to risk his entire company on a whim. That's child's play. I heard about the Grand Prix. I walked out on my own honeymoon. Now that, my friends, is guts. Let's see you top that. What is this, a contest to see who can make the worst life choices? Winners only need one thing, strength. I haven't had a chance to thump any fools since I snapped my cheating boyfriend in two, and I am pumped. Grrr. I hope to see you two in the arena. Let's have a good, clean fight. Fair and square. Wow, this place is bustling. If what you want to see is despair-fueled rage monkeys, don't you see, kids, there's a shard influencing these chumps. Another one of my shards is behind this? So, what's this Grampy everybody's all nuts about? Well, let's see what it says. Raise the sword of your Spiria and take to the arena. Prove courage and fight in the world's grandest fight. The city of Lion Park proudly presents a game to decide the greatest. Come one, come all over my face. I mean, to the Lion Park Grand Prix. The winner will be awarded 100 million gold. Good gravy. Maybe we should swing by. I kinda wanna see what the fuss is all about. We can still catch the early matches. No more danger, core, okay? Spiria's Swords Tournament. They're really speaking my language. And where there's people, there's information. I bet we can learn something here. Let's go. Hey, hold on. Who died and made him boss? 100 million gold? I thought artists were supposed to be poor and starving. The little birdie said, "Make love, not war." Listen, guys, I think they're starting. Come on, let's hurry. Oh, it glitched my character out again. That's okay, though. We'll begin registration for the preliminaries once they're done with the opening ceremony. All entrants must register in teams of 2. There's so many people this year that we had to change the rules. Is that not a registration desk right there? Lame.
10 odd years have elapsed since the world's unification under the Empire. War's flame is extinguished and peace reigns. And yet, we cannot allow ourselves to fall into inaction. We have a duty to be of sound body and spirit always. Ever alert, even during the times of peace, we must train ourselves for the future. And so, fellow citizens, let the games begin.
It's so loud. Kohaku's freaking out. We shouldn't stay here. The guy's repeating himself.
I present a trophy worthy of the Grand Prix's long history, baptized by the blood and sweat of countless warriors. This sword was taken to High Tower to receive a blessing in honor of the tournament. Then, this sublime jewel shot forth from the heavens and into the sword, a fitting prize for the Empire's best. Which courageous combatant will claim the golden sword? Which brave battler will walk home with 100 million gold? Who will be crowned the Empire's undisputed number 1?
It's me, Bun Bun. Kohaku's shard is in the trophy.
Yeah. Catch this and more by spending all your fucking money at Ticketmaster.com.
Anyways, you saw that trophy, right? We have to win this and get the shard. As much as I want to see you get thumped, I think there's an easier way. Let's just ask the winner to give us the shard. But I'd rather earn it myself. This ain't about you, kid. It's about getting the shard back by whatever means necessary. These people, they're so loud and rowdy. Core, I'm worried. Please stop this. Leave the worrying to me, Kohaku. I'll win the tournament and get your shard back if it's the last thing I do. I can win this, you'll all see. The strength of my Spiria will pull through for Kohaku. 100 million gold is tempting. I know, right? With that much coin, the rest of our quest would be a total catwalk. God, I can't... I think she speaks wrong sometimes. A total cakewalk, Jesus. Anyways. And if I paid off Inez, I could search on my own terms. I'm in. Consider this thing won, but I won't team up with you. Good, I don't like you anyway. Inez says, while I'm happy they're finally ready to make themselves useful, this newfound hostility is concerning.
Let the lions roar for now. They can pen them later if it looks like they're going to endanger themselves.
Anyone wishing to enter the preliminaries must fill out paperwork at this time. Remember, everyone must apply in groups of 2. Nice, that means Hisui and I can be on different teams.
We're still taking applications for the prelims. Which one of you 2 fighters will duke it out against these savage monsters and survive for the 100 million gold?
We're gonna take Inez. Me? I'm flattered. It's almost like you're proposing. Proposing? You and me then, old-timer. What do you say? I was set on watching you wild animals from a distance, but it looks like I'm getting dragged in. Don't worry, the kid's the one who's gonna be eaten alive. Ain't that right? Ha! You'll have to make it out of the prelims first, you big windbag. Hisui, Core, Barrel, look, after Kohaku for me, okay? Sure. Looks like we're off then. Be good, okay, Kohaku? Be careful, Core. Anyways, I think it's fighting time. Ah! We did it. Round 1 is done. Here comes the next wave. There's no time to talk, Inez. Shazam. It's dragons. Core and Hisui Hearts, your teams will be advancing to the main tournament. Congratulations to the qualifiers. The prelims are now over.
The main tournament will be conducted at Lions Park's celebrated column of combat, the High Tower.
Sorry about this, Hisui, but I won't be holding anything back. Me too. Hisui, Core, please, stop your fucking fighting! Yeah, what's your deal, man? Ooh, it's sexy music time. Oh my, somebody wants some punani.
Stunning, as if Sleeping Beauty herself stepped out of the storybook and into our world. You need cry pearl turls no more.
God damn it, I just did that again. Pearl tears no more, for the Warrior of Legend has arrived to awaken you from your slumber. I'm sorry, but who the fuck are you?
I grant no name to ruffians who sadden beautiful maidens. You need only know that I shall send you down in shameful defeat for tormenting this poor girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our champion, the winner, and the last Lion Park Grand Prix winner,
Amethyst.
Who names a dude Amethyst? Anyways. Oh my god, it's really him! His courage in the last tournament is the stuff of legends!
A warm welcome to my rivals. Congratulations on qualifying for the main tournament. My, what a pair of hot bitches. A pleasure to have you here.
Beautiful, why thank you. Pair? Hey wait, that means me too.
Friends, let us sound the symphony of our spirit in another grand struggle. May it be ever more elegant than the last.
And when the dust of our glorious clash settles, I alone will remain standing. And I shall dedicate my victory
all over your tits. Your name, milady?
Kohaku Hearts.
Then I vow to win the Grand Prix and present you with a stone from the stars. Its elegance is worthy of no other.
Amethyst has made a victory declaration while also wooing a beautiful woman. Such confidence befits a champion. Oh my.
I bid you adieu for now, dear friends. Let us meet at the High Tower. Good luck to you all.
And now you artless brutes may continue bitching. Oh damn. Shazam. He deflowered me. Anyways, let's get out of here before another long-haired hippie starts hitting on my sister.
Oh, for crying out loud, can we at least try to get along until we reach High Tower and consort with your enemy? You got rocks in the head.
We'll see you there, Core. Stay safe, alright? I suppose we're letting them leave. That's what rivals do. Now let's hustle. They'll see once I win this thing. They'll understand my courage and the strength of my Spiria. No use arguing with these idiots. Come on, Kohaku. Let's follow them. Amethyst, on the other hand, knows how to act around women, and since he thinks I'm pretty, he obviously has good taste. You're like 12. Well, we can't register again, because we're already registered. If I was just 5 years younger, I'd show them all that I'm the world's greatest. Maybe I have to go sleep at the inn or something. All I want is this bunny hat. It would look perfect on my head. It's the Wonder Chef. I guess we need to give our name. We're already like registered at the inn because of the tournament or something, so... At least that's what I thought she said. They charged me money anyway. Womp womp. Oh, I have to leave the town and go east? Okay, whatever. There is a big dungeon over there though, so... We'll get there when we get there. That is a luxury toilet. Alright, let's get the flock out of here. Yep, that's a high tower if I've ever seen one. I see why they call this place that. Fancy meeting you here. You took so long. I figured you'd gone crying back to Seaville. Funny, I remember giving you a head start. Did you stop to wet your pants on the way here? The only thing stopping me will be my fist when it hits your face. Oh boy. I'm glad you guys are excited, but let's not waste our enthusiasm. One of you had better win. Got it? As it happens, I bet my life savings on one of you winning this thing. Now go make Mama proud. You aren't making wagers with the Gamblers Guild, are you? You know that's illegal, right? It's only illegal if I get caught. Think about it. The prize money plus my winnings will set me up for life. That is, if we win. And if we don't, I'm afraid some mules might be headed for the glue factory. Oh my. Inez, you're scaring me.
Behold, the Lion Park Proving Grounds, the birthplace of true champions. I present to you High Tower. Strength, intelligence, luck, and courage will all be tested as our fighters navigate its labyrinthine halls. But only one can prevail. Who will beat the other combatants? Who will make it to the top of the tower and thus the world? We find out starting now. Go forth, warriors. Show us your Spiria.
Yarg. Out of my way, idiot. I'm in your way for a reason, jerk. Maybe I wasn't serious enough with my earlier threat. You don't like heights, right, Kohaku? Let's just stay here.
Please note that the Lion Park Grand Prix holds zero liability in the event of injury or death. Now good luck.
Injury? Death? Oh, Core. Hisui. Damn it, someone's gotta stick up for them and keep her out of trouble. It's time to go, Tiny. This isn't what I signed up for. Heck, I didn't sign up for anything. Oh well, let's go anyway. You don't scare me. I'm not running, you hear? Me neither. I'll take the trophy home no matter what. Oh, and they died.
I'm still not running.
Cora says, yikes, these monsters are serious. You know, I'm starting to wonder exactly what this tournament is. It's a fucking tournament, dude. You may have a point. This is going way too far. Cry more, crier. How else are we gonna weed out the wusses? What a dickhead. Anyways. Kohaku, you shouldn't be here. Wait outside. Well, isn't this a conundrum? You still want to go at it separately? Not if we're going to protect Kohaku. We'll work together till we get to the top. Alright. Kohaku says, ah! Beryl says, I'm officially freaked out. This is way too high. That must be the trophy. You mean my trophy? You're not getting past me. I found it first. Kohaku says, you guys? Well, at least this'll end their chest puffing one way or the other. A fine day for victory, yes. Just look at you two. I'd almost given up waiting. Oh yeah, he just gets to take an airship up there. What the hell's happening? Gentlemen, you are in luck, for today you shall meet an elegant defeat at my hand. Hey, airships are cheating. I saw no mention of that in the rules. Does this contest not test intelligence? I spotted this hole, and my strategy is fair. Oh my. As for my strength, I possess no equal. With this much money and time on my hands, I'm free to train every day of the week. And what greater luck than to make an elegant appearance at the summit when you lot are nearly spent. You are outmatched in all areas, and once more I shall be crowned as the king of all heroes. Consider yourself dethroned, you cowardly kook. You are poor unfortunate souls cursed with simple faculties. You poor unfortunate souls! For what does it take to execute such a despicable plan and not look back? Courage and an abundance of it. Can we just fight already? I've had enough of this. Put some space between you and Kohaku, creep. Oh my.
Correct that whip.
Break your mama's back. Give him the slip. Put it in his crack. And he's down for the count. Me? Lose? Unbelievable! Such a thing cannot be. It'll take all my courage to stoop to an act this heroic, but for the sake of my honor, I will. The hell? He's just gonna steal the trophy? That smells terrible. Hold it right there, you weird hippie. A coward to the last. Well, at least you're consistent. Apologies, Kohaku. It seems this is goodbye. Forever. Nuts, he got away. But that means Kohaku's shard is ours for the taking. Not so fast, kid. We'll see who takes what. Fine, I guess we will. Kohaku only needs one hero. Time for us to see which fits the role once and for all. Okay, that's enough. Are you two idiots trying to kill each other, or what? You're friends, you dim candles. How about holding back a bit? Kohaku says, Core, Hisui! Kohaku, look out! We're being surrounded by monsters. What the hell's going on here? It's the powder amethyst used earlier. They're attracted to the scent. Uh-oh, Core and Hisui are gonna be bird food if we don't do something. Damn it, I can't let go now. Is this the end? Core and Hisui are gonna die. I can't let that happen. Shablamo. I guess she got her Shard of Courage. And now she's got all her emotions back. Though only for a brief moment, I saw life return to Kohaku's eyes. That Spiria is anything but normal. That was incredible, Kohaku. Your fear of heights totally disappeared. Not exactly. I was scared beyond belief. I still am, actually, but I knew I had to do something, and that was all I could think of. I hope you're taking notes, fellas. Standing up to protect others is what makes a Spiria strong. I knew that. How could I have been so foolish? Yeah, running blindly ahead is not courage. Kohaku says... No, good God, I can't read today. Korra says, Kohaku showed more courage than I've ever had. She's really something. I'm sorry, Hisui. I was trying to prove something to Kohaku, but ended up losing myself along the way. Just so we're clear, I always knew my sister possessed true courage. More than this fake bravado I've been running around with. Looks like the Shard's influence got the better of you two. There's a lesson to be learned here. Strutting about like you own the place is a good way to get killed. I guess that makes Kohaku the real winner, huh? I think I'd have to agree with you. What's this? It seems both teams have conceded. That means this year's Hero of Heroes has been decided. I give you Lion Park Grand Prix winner, Kohaku Hearts. I won? Wait, hey, there's been a mistake. No one conceded. Per the rules, any admission of defeat results in disqualification, and thus Kohaku is the winner. Mon Dieu! That means my life savings is gone, and since Kohaku owes me nothing, I don't even get the Soma. I'm broke. I'm flat busted. Tell me, it's a bad dream. Courage has returned to Kohaku. Although she is not fully healed, she can now fight in battles. Inez earned flat broke. Anyways, bonds have gotten better. Ladies and gentlemen, your new champion has returned from Hightower. Let's give her a warm welcome. You won, so go accept it.
Everyone, put your hands together for this year's Grand Prix hero, Kohaku Hearts.
What's that? Oh my goodness. Everyone, your attention please. I have some astounding news. As you know, Kohaku was registered as a member of Team Amethyst. Oh god. However, this change was made after the deadline for contest entry. This effectively invalidates her victory. I'm sorry, but nobody wins this time. No winner? Wait, what about my bet? Oh my galoshes, I won. I went to the Gamblers Guild and bet that there wouldn't be a winner, which means I won. Okay, well congrats and all, but mind telling us why you bet against your friends? We artists prefer the most dramatic ending, and that was the craziest thing I could think of. Well, official or no, you'll always be the true champion to me, Kohaku. I'll never forget. Oh my god. Kohaku, you're burning up. Using her Soma with an incomplete Spiria must have put quite the strain on her. She probably needs some rest. Let's get back to the hotel. We need a quiet room, please. The sooner the better. Sorry, but our standard rooms are full. We have a penthouse suite available. Here are the details. Yikes, I can't afford this. Don't look at me. How about old Moneybags Barrel here? I was gonna buy some new paint and brushes. Please, Barrel, it's for Kohaku, and it's not like you won't be able to buy paint later. It's always Kohaku this, Kohaku that, and now she's sick. Fine, whatever, take my money. I guess nothing but a sweet will do for your sweet Kotaku, right? I hope you're all happy. Thanks, Barrel. Alright, let's take a breather. Where are you going? To sketch, if that's okay with you. Kohaku has a whole crew of servants, so I might as well do my own thing. Almost dying on a daily basis. No time to work on the maximum showcase. Cora says, mind if I come along? Barrel says, but why? Well, Kohaku seems hungry, so I thought I'd hit the market. No, okay? You can't come. Hit the market on your own. I'm gonna go to the arena to sketch the essence of Lion Park. I'll see you later. Barrel, why are you mad? Wait up! I knew there was something about this place. It's really coming alive. Does an empty arena really inspire you? I don't get art at all. Of course a yokel like you won't get it, but true artists feel the strong spirits of long-gone warriors in a place like this. Oh, Gramps said I still needed to work on that one. What did he tell you? He told me to resist anger and nurture a strong spirit. That's some good advice. And also to protect Kohaku. Ah, jeez. Boy, did I ever screw that up earlier. Compared to Kohaku, my Spiria is just a weak extension of my own ego. She's really something, though. Even without her entire core, she mustered more than I've ever seen anyone do before. Barrel says, enough! Stop talking already. Stop squawking her stupid name like a stupid parrot. What's the matter? I don't get why you're angry, Barrel. It's always Kohaku, Kohaku, Kohaku with you. Even when you're alone with me. Inkarose says now would be a good time to make amends with your friend, Meteor. Who the hell's that? That's Inkarose. She's the witch that killed my grandpa. Contrary to my personal wishes, I cannot slay you just yet, spawn of Sidon. You have attained a semblance of strength. Perhaps crushing an arm would make you more manageable. Get away from Core, you ugly witch. She threw her painting at him. Get out of here, Barrel. Run! Oh my. Puzzling. Were you not fighting earlier? You moths are such erratic creatures. So, that was deception. I see. Then you are of use to me after all. What do you mean? I just need to test something. Do not worry. It requires very little of you. You simply need to gasp out your final breath while he watches. Ah! Impressive. Most perish instantly. Try to die this time, would you? I fear a different method is in order. One less arm might be good for your art, or perhaps I should gouge out the eyes. It is said a life devoid of hope can be far more painful than death. Stop this. Stop it now. Ah, then it is as I thought. Yes, I understand. Now this is traveling in style. The view from here is fantastic. What the heck? The arena just exploded. No, no, Core and Barrel are there. Stay here, Kohaku. We're gonna go check this out. No, I'm coming too. Inkarose, you coward. Come out and fight. Core. Core! Huh? What was I doing? Barrel, keep it together. How was that? Guess my spirit ain't too shabby. I'm sorry, Beryl, for everything. Because of me, your painting is ruined. Yeah, tell me about it. It was gonna be my masterpiece, too. You owe me some epic inspiration. Halt. Stay where you are, says Porcupine. Oh my. The Imperial Army. Okay, maybe not this epic, though. That explosion must have been the fault of you meddling somatics. So much for keeping things covert. Where's the girl? The cute one. What do you want with Kohaku? Hey, I'm cute. I'm freaking adorable. Maybe he needs me, huh? Those are Imperial soldiers. We've seen our share of surprises today, but this is something else. The next shard's in him. You know what? I take it back. This is something else. Ah, it's happening again. I knew there was something special about this girl's spirit core. The research possibilities are endless. What say you somatics? Bend to a deal. If you tell me the girl's secret, I'll hand over all information I have pertaining to the Spiria parasites known as Zerum. You know about the Zerum? Surely you realize by now that despair is but a symptom of their infestation. The Dream Eaters of legend are real, and unlike any other creature in existence, they can invade the human Spiria. Don't you wish to unravel that mystery? What they are, and where do they come from? Thanks for the offer, but we'll pass. We're out to answer our own questions. And if you think I'll give up my sister for some half-baked biology lesson, you're crazier than you look. I would very much like to examine the Zerum research you've assembled, but you ask too much in return. A pity. My terms are more than fair, but then I forget stupidity is a prerequisite for being a somatic. I fear you leave me no choice. Do it. Yeah, rower. What the heck happened to him? Not even my Soma can force him back. Oh my. Kohaku joined... well, lots of people joined the party. Oh, that's what's throwing me off. Inez isn't in my party right now. That was surprisingly easy. I thought that was going to be like a boss fight. I suppose that was to be expected, given a handicap of 5 somatic foes. Colonel, the Crystal Knights were alerted by the earlier explosion and are now en route to our location. Damn, we can't fight the church now. Prepare to retreat, men. Not so fast, Porcupine. It seems Colonel Porcupine is after her. You should proceed with caution. Thanks for the warning, and for saving me from a rather undesirable encounter. But where do we stand now that the army's on the move? There's a fine line between fortune and misfortune. We'll talk later. Until then. There you are, Inez. We just got finished tangling with the army. First the church and now the army. You really know how to pick your opponents. I'm guessing that's the final screw in the coffin of my painting career. Inez, that porcupine guy, has one of Kohaku's shards. We have to go after him. He has one. The colonel's in charge of Lignatore, the largest military base on the continent. It's southwest of here. And you probably guessed this already, but civilians like us aren't allowed anywhere near it. Then perhaps I can assist. Forgive me for eavesdropping, but I heard about your little dilemma, says Amethyst. You? We almost died because of you. What do you want now? My lust for glory got the better of me, and I know that a simple apology is not enough to undo the damage. But please, give me a chance at atonement. I can fly you to Lignatore in my ship. Kohaku, I know asking you to place faith in me is a fool's errand. However, I'll be at my airship if you change your mind. I'd be eternally grateful for the chance to make amends. A free ride? Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all. Beryl says, were you dropped on your head as a kid? He tried to kill us earlier. Inez says, but traveling by air would allow us to bypass all those pesky checkpoints. The real issue is whether or not we can believe our airship-owning savior. Thoughts, everybody? If we want to avoid run-ins with the army, this is our best option. And since Core Meteor is less about trying and more about doing, I say we go in style. I'm not enthused of this idea, but it's likely our only option. To the airport. You would trust me after I wronged you so. I'm touched by your kindness, friends. I wouldn't say we're friends yet, we just need to get to Lignatore. A real airship, but I don't like heights. Thanks for the offer, though. Uh-oh, catastrophe incoming. Everyone get in the ship. Good day to you, Crystal Cavaliers. How may I be of service? We're searching for a group of somatics responsible for an explosion. Have you seen them? I take it you mean the lot that disgraced me in the Grand Prix and claimed the victory that was mine by rights. Should I spy, hide, or hair of these foul reprobates, rest assured I shall make a full report straight away. See that you do, and remember, speak only to us, not the Imperial Army. Yeah, sure, buddy. Sorry for doubting you earlier, it looks like you're really trying to help us. Oh, pay it no mind. Let us depart before more termites crawl from the woodwork. I'm on a flying boat in the sky. Anyways, Beryl says, the majestic view ignites the spark of my artistic spirit in the most vibrant way. Come, Kohaku, leave your troubles and gaze upon the glory of nature's canvas. Now. Why are you talking like Amethyst, Beryl? It's creeping me out. You alright, Hisui? I didn't know you also got sky sick. Cram it, Walnut. Cram it with walnuts, kid. Anything that moves around a lot makes my gut do somersaults. In-flight refreshments, anybody? Can I interest you in a cold drink? So long as you leave the poison out of mine. Let me set your mind at ease. I will sample any glass of your choosing as to quell your worries. Don't be rude, Beryl. Jeez. Thanks, Amethyst. Yeah, thank you. Grab me a cup, too. What? So now I'm the bad guy? Fine, I'll drink it. And you, sir? Oh, thanks. Ha! Little do they know I hid a sleeping agent in the ice, not the drinks, so I could pass a taste test. Although it appears such a ruse was not necessary. Too bad the church wasn't offering a bounty for you fools, or I'd already be done with you. The shipman says, Sir, we're moments away from Lignatore. Inform the army we have their criminals. 1,000 apologies, my dear friends, but airships are so expensive to maintain. I hope you don't think poorly of me of it later. I knew it, so predictable. Well, let us see if we can make use of this situation, says Inez, who apparently didn't drink the stuff. At last, I'm a court painter. What the heck? Weren't we just on a big airship? Where are we now? Damn, Amethyst played us. Apologies, but I'm not at liberty to divulge information regarding the informant who aided in your capture. Who are you? I'm Sergeant Mogon of the Imperial Army. I'll be looking after you during your stay here. Inez isn't here. Where did she go? Is someone missing? We only found the 5 of you. This is Inez we're talking about. She probably saw a chance to slip and took it. Rise and shine, my somatic guests. Welcome to Lignatore, says Porcupine. Colonel Porcupine? Well, that's ironic. Nabbed by the man we wanted to find. An appropriate summary of the situation. Now, as I am feeling charitable, I will give you 2 options. Option A, you truthfully and with all speed tell me what's going on with her Spiria core. Option B, you tell me about the core after a few unpleasant days of torture. Either one works for me. How about you take both options and stick 'em up your ass? We are not gonna say anything. Oh, damn. I sense a relationship in that tone, and maybe a bit of resemblance. Then a third choice for the siblings. Option C, I take a knife to the girl's face until you tell me everything I want to hear. Oh, come now, I'm only kidding. I can't carve up her face, or it might affect her core. The girl with the hat, however, has no such restriction. Perhaps she'll look better with a few less ears. Core says, stop, you win, we'll tell you. I expected more resistance. However, as I'm a man of my word, I'll tell you about the Zerums. Whether or not you can comprehend the knowledge is none of my concern. Now come. All over my face. Who dis bitch? Some years ago, the object you see before you was discovered at the site of a fierce ancient battle. Have you figured out what it is? If looking is not enough, feel free to touch it. It looks like a big doll. An uninspired and predictable answer. Tell me, are any of you uneducated rubes aware of the Stone Age? Of course, the era before recorded history. Indeed, ruins from this era hold many mysteries, such as machines of perplexing make and high-level will art formulas. What's more, parts identical to the will formulas in such ruins were found inside the so-called doll, thus my theory. These devices were artificial flesh, bones, and organs powered by will arts. What you see here, as a mere doll, is actually a cyborg or something. Ah, this is my discovery, and I'll thank you to let me do the announcing. Oof, please, Colonel, calm yourself. Explain this insubordination, Sergeant Mogon. So, Colonel Crazy Pants here thinks guys in the ages of stones could make mechanical people. Okay. It takes a special kind of fool to display ignorance so openly. Look no further than what you're already wearing for proof of an ancient advanced civilization. Wait, do you mean our somas? Exactly. Who do you think came up with somas and will arts in the first place? And Zerums, I might add. So these ancient people created all these things? That's my current theory, and I have enough proof. Builders of mechanical men and masters of Zerums, don't your Spirias tremble at the very notion? Only a genius such as I is worthy of inheriting such a legacy. It is my honor. No, my duty. He made a duty. Colonel Porcupine, Colonel Silver from Spec Ops requests your presence at Central Command. That young pup has an uncanny knack for interrupting me at the wrong time. Sergeant Mogan, our guests are not to leave this room. I also want you to take our dear doll parts to the research lab. Is that clear? Yes, sir. If I may, Colonel, I highly recommend disarming the somatics. Leaving them as they are could be dangerous. Don't you worry yourself about such things. Somas are but mere toys compared to what I have in store. In fact, using their somas in an escape attempt would provide the perfect opportunity for a field test. Oh my. Are you alright? I'm good. His punches are as soft as his belly. Sorry about that. The colonels are competing for a promotion and it gets heated. Thanks, Sergeant Mogan. I'm glad there's a few good people in the army. Good people don't kill hundreds in the War of Unification. Good people question methods, including those used to protect this hard-earned peace. I'm far from good. My son died in the war when he was your age. You even resemble him in a way. Yet I'd torture you without hesitation. This hard-earned peace, says Core. The despair that threatens your peace is all my fault. None of it would have happened if I didn't break Kohaku's core. No, Core, you're wrong. It's all my fault. Please, I beg of you, if you know the truth behind the outbreak, you must inform the Colonel. The things he'd have me do to you, I don't want them on my conscience. Looks like Inez has snuck in. It's glitching again. She's all blue. Security looks pretty difficult from here. Probably not smart to go alone. Sergeant Mogan, I need you to deliver these components to the research lab. Once that's done, guard the fugitives. Here's the key. Yes, sir. Kids these days, forcing manual labor on old folks with bad hips. Grumble, grumble. Somatic fugitives, huh? He means my mules. And if that old-timer has the key... Can I help you, young lady? I'm actually not all that young, but flattery never did go amiss. You're as young as they come compared to me, but that doesn't mean I'll show you mercy. I see peacetime hasn't made you army grunts soft. Shazam. You know what? I'm getting a very artsy vibe from our doll friend here. I kinda like him. Shape of man cast from iron's true flame, with a solid bronze soul and pure mercury veins. Swear on Manura's white moonlight, and you shall be our shield, our sword, and might. Platinum heart etched with a Minaran name. Run so as to give life to your metal frame. That's amazing, Kohaku. I didn't know you wrote poetry. I don't. It's a verse I heard from long ago. Just as sure as I know that your mama's a hoe. Funny that I remember it now, though. Baby! What the heck? It just moved. Oh, damn. Sergeant. Don't worry, he's just unconscious. The old-timer's insanely hard to kill. Where the heck have you been, Inez? Not getting caught, that's where. Now, do I have to drag you into this rescue, or what? Ah, yes, ma'am. That's a Minaran artifact, but how did the army possibly... Of course, she must be behind this. What are you waiting for, guys? Kohaku's shard isn't going to get itself back from Porcupine. This is the army's home turf core. There could be traps and soldiers and all kinds of other things. Oh, never mind. I can see by your face that fleeing isn't going to be an option. I understand your concern, Inez, but I know we can succeed if we work together. I can't believe I'm falling for another one of this kid's pep talks, but I'm in. Let's do it. Agreed. If we let this chance go, we'll never see the shard again. Wait, really? 'Cause I was gonna vote for fleeing. What? He's punching a child? Beryl says, fine then. Whatever. I'll come. Just ignore me. Lignatore is an underground stronghold built at the bottom of a valley. We'll likely find Porcupine at the end of it. Alrighty. Everybody's rejoined up. Whale art activation code confirmed. Rebooting system. Join my party, Robot Man. Alrighty, this looks like a good place to stop for now. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.